Hi, it's Angie. I'm coming on to show you what I've made for Dawn Sutton. I've made her some Happy Mail. She does have a giveaway on at the moment, and it's open till I think it's the 18th of April. You can, to enter, you have to go onto her original video and like share her post on like Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, whatever. Do some sort of, you know, sharing. And then make her something. So I'll leave her name down in the you know, the description thing. So I actually found that she lives really locally to me, which is really funny. So I've made her some Happy Mail. So this is what I've made her. I was just playing around with this stamp here, sort of a long thin stamp. Bought it from China a while ago and I really liked it, but I'd never used it, so I got that out and I was just sort of stamping on a sort of bit of card and I just liked it. So what I did was I sort of straightened up the edges and then I made it into like a little mini postcards type thing. And then I got my, you know, like the sponges that I use to apply like inks with, I didn't put any more ink on them. I just used a tiny bit that was still on the sponges just to give it that little touch of colour. I like to do that sometimes, and it's just so you know, pale, but it's just there. So that was just a little something I was messing around with, really. Oh, and I did ask her what she likes, and she likes purple, so I hope that some of the things that she'll like, because I tried to make them purple. So I had been making some Valentine's Day bits and I had a little bit of this paper left. So I just punched out some hearts, put them in a little bag for her. Then this is a chocolate bar, dark chocolate bar, and this is a coin that I've put inside the heart papers, and I've wrapped. Yeah, that's this dotty paper is the backing, how I've wrapped up the heart, and I've just paper wrapped the chocolate bar and just packaged it up like that. Then this was just a new stamp that I was playing about with as well. Just they haven't stamped perfectly, but I think that makes it nicer if you put it in a journal or something. It just makes it a little bit more sort of vintage looking. So again, that was just a little stamp I was playing around with. Then this one here has got a bit wonky, that one. This was an idea that I had. I was going to put my camera up a little bit. From Leslie Bromfield. She sent me some of these in like different colours, and I've made quite a few sets since. So this is an Easter set that I've made. So you just fold your crepe paper, make like a little sort of piece of it that's folded over, then you put some washi tape on the top, you know, around the back to sort of secure it. And then what I've done on all of mine is I've put a flower, and then, well, in this case it's a little chick and a little yellow bling, and then I've just put a little Easter word with a little bit of ink, yellow ink on there, and then just decorated the top a little bit Eastery. Yeah, so I've done these in red for Valentine's Day, and I've done them green for St. Patrick's. So they're great because you can do them for any occasion. Obviously you just get your scissors and just make some slits at the top, and they make really cute little embellishments. I think most of the rest is purple. I hope I haven't done too much purple, Dawn. So I've used this little box. It's just a die that I've got from AliExpress, and I've put a little butterfly on the top, and I've put some Love Heart Sweeties inside, and just the word heart and a little flower, and there's obviously acetate in the front. So I did that in purple. Then I've done these are little mini Lolli Sticks. I did have some next to me. Yeah, they look like this. They're just the little mini ones. They are just under 4 centimeters long, like that. And I've covered them all in purple papers, different, well, some are like purple and blue paper. And then I've put a purple rose on and a leaf, and so I'm trying to think what I've put on. A little bit of purple velvet ribbon and some little silver blings, and then I've put a word on them. I've just put a little bit of purple ink over. Then I've backed it onto some card, which I've covered in book paper, a little bit of purple ink. And then this is a bit of a painty paper at the top, and a word and some bling. Then I've done these. Again, at the top, I've just put a bit of purple paper, just put enjoy the journey, a little flower, and they're just die cut squares. They've got like a decal edge, and I've just stamped out be strong, and I've put a little elephant. Purple to me, I always think of boho and things like that, so these are quite sort of boho inspired, these purple things. And then I've put some, now the colour of these are black iridescent, I think it is. And then I've put a bigger purple one, put an assortment of purple gems on as well. So there's different gems on those, all in sort of purples. Then this one here, I did one of these last summer, of part of a swap, a boho swap that I'm doing, and it's a puzzle piece. I don't know if you can you see? I've edged it in gold, like a gold marker. The gold is already in the paper, and I've just cut a butterfly. It's one of those like layered butterflies. I've got purple on the top, gold underneath. Just put live, love, life. Then I die cut a purple doily as a topper, and then just put some bling going across the top. Then I've done another set of those same purple butterflies, but with like purple, a different colour purple behind, and just put some gold and purple like bling in the middle, and then just put some little like die cut collage bits at the top, just to make like a topper, and some gems again. Then this actually took me quite a while to make, and I had to actually fix my sewing machine in the middle of it. So I'm going to take these out to show you, because they're quite, I don't know if you'll see the detail quite the same in the packet. So what I did, let me just grab these. I've got two that I'm going to do for something else. They're the pieces of cardboard that I like to use. And what I did is I covered the front, well, one side, with Mod Podge, and then I've got these strips of different coloured fabrics. Well, I pulled out some purple ones and I stuck them down and Mod Podged over the top, and it was quite a nice day, so I just put them in the window to dry. So as you can see, they kind of look like that as a base. So that's what I've done on these two. So there's the backs. So you've got your rows of material as a first layer. Then at the bottom on both of them, I've put a bit of the, what do you call it? Sari silk. This here, like a purpley blue. I'll do this one first because this is the one I did first. Then what I did, I got this image. I was given some images ages ago, and some were on paper, some were on canvas, and this is like a vinyl type one. So what I did was I peeled it off the backing, and it wasn't sticky, so I put some adhesive on to make it sticky, stuck it on, but it looked too literally like I just stuck it on. I wanted it to blend into like the background a little bit more. So I used some gelatos around the edges in some iridescent and some metallic, just to sort of to sort of blend the edges in. Sorry, I've missed a step. Before I put the gelatos on, I went over the image in this, the Distress Collage Medium Crazing by Tim Holtz. You can see that there. And what it does is, it, instead of putting some crazing mediums, make it so it's like crackled on the top, this is the opposite. It's like smooth on the top and then it crackles it underneath. So if you can see, there's like a crackle sort of finish, and where the gelatos have been put, it sort of really picks up the crackle even more. You see it like on her dress. So that was that. And then I found there's a corner there, and a corner there was just a scrap of paper with some flowers that I just cut out, and that just really sort of brought it all together. I've left all like the little edges frayed and that because I like it like that. I've put this little flower on. I just put Imagine Myself. And then the last thing I did was I punched a hole and used one of these what are they called, ball garment pins, and just hung on a little bit of that same sari silk that's down here. So I thought that was gorgeous. So that's that one. And then this one is the same background with the pieces of fabric. Again, I put the piece on the bottom. And then what I did was I found this card from the Tim Holtz, is it Found Relatives, I think it's called. And I just liked how it sort of fitted. So I just lightly glued it on to hold it in place. And then after spending 3 hours with my neighbour and getting my sewing machine sorted out, I crazy stitched all around the edge, all the way, and then down there you can just see a bit of stitching there. Oops. That's the back. Again, I've left any little frayed bits, and then I've sort of used, so the thread I used was white, but I've just coloured it up with a bit of, again, some gelatos on the edge, just to sort of make it sort of blend in a little bit better. And then I found this little chap. He's one of the what they call paper dolls, and I just thought he sat over there really nicely. So I've just raised him up slightly on foam, as you can see there, and then I've just put Memories Past. And then again I've put one of these garment pins, this time in black. I didn't have a second purple one, but I thought the black went quite nicely with the colours on here. And again, a little bit of that sari silk, and then just a smaller flower there, and then Memories Past. So I was really pleased with how these come out. These I don't do this sort of thing very often, but I want to get into doing more of this. So I hope you like what I've made, and I'll leave Dawn's details in the description. So thanks for watching, everyone. Speak to you all soon. Bye.